Okay, so we're looking at the A, G, two cages, the A and the G. In cage, they share, C, A, G. They share this region here in the middle. Okay, so there's that overlap. We're looking at AG and the actual note on the bottom string and on the top. But because the banner's on the bottom, in this case, I've just shown the flag note on the bottom string. Remember, it's the same as the top string, but we're not looking at the 5 right now. We're looking at the info string that's closest to the banner here. So here's the AG banner. 6 is the common note between the A and the G shapes. So here's the A shape is 5, 6, and the G shape is 6, 7 root. So we've got this. The 6 is the common note there. How do we use that? We look at the string pair circle. Okay, so the 6 is AG. So we're looking at this right here. We're looking at AG, and the 6 being, I'm going to put this here because I have a small cursor. When we run the video, the cursor gets bigger. So I'm putting it to the side here so it doesn't block the 6, but it's a really small cursor when I'm making the video. So we look at 6. Let's say we're in the key of C. We're in the key of C. We're in the key of C right here. We're in the key of C right here, right? So we're in the key of C here. We're going to choose the 6th of the key of C as what? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's A minor. Time standing still. Okay, so we have our A minor is the 6. So here's the A minor. Here's the C. There's another A minor right there, same note. Oh, okay, that was like that song, you know. Alright, anyway, I just know that part of it every time I play the same note on the guitar. Now, you know, you don't have that on piano. You don't have the same note. There are no repeat notes on the piano. They're just octaves. But on guitar, you have the same note. The A string hopefully would be the A string. Hello, here's the A string. That is the A string. Sorry, my guitar is down tuned. So this is the A string right there, and there are other repeats of the note. Okay, so there would be another one perhaps over here. Pretty much the same. Or is that an octave apart? Hard to tell. Anyway, we look at the 6 here. Sorry, folks. We're looking at the 6 here. It is the shared note between the A and the G shape. So if we just we'll zoom out a second, and we'll look at our A and our G shape. Here's our A shape, which is 5, 6 in the pattern build. Remember, S3L, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2. So A shape is 5, 6, and the G shape is way up here, 6, 7 root. Well, how is it that the G shape's way up here? It just is. Trust me, because the pattern stacks go in fifths when you're increasing. Okay, they go in fourths, note by note. So the fourth of G is root. The fourth of root is the 4, and like the third of the fourth is the 6. That kind of thing, because we go over 1 fret there. And this is all unwarped, so it's all P4 tuning. There's a fourth between each note. So, you know, it's not until we square off 6 strings here, from the 3 to the 3 here, or from the 5 to the 5 there, and then warp these 2 strings over 1 fret, that we've got an actual guitar fretboard, open note fretboard, from fret nut to the first dot. So let's look at that AG. We're going to just memorize 6 is AG. Just memorize it. 6 is AG. You know it. Whatever you want that to mean. 6 is AG. I don't know. It just memorize it. Because you remember, G starts on the 6th and A ends on the 6th. So the outer note in the A box, or the A cage, bottom string, is the 6th. The inner note on the G string shape, or the G cage, bottom string, is the 6th. So you've got AG there. Now that's how that works. And so any 6 that you find on this keyboard, say over here, this fretboard, you start any A that you play, and we were talking about A's, but I got kind of into it, like that, you're going to have an AG situation where you have an A shape here and G. Alright, now remember, you'd be going up a pentatonic scale if we wanted to go to the left. So it'd be G, A, C, D. Now remember, C and D share the 3 and the 4, so you have to redo the 4. Okay, then D would go to E, right? Like that. Now they only share the 2. So you jump right over to that E right there. That's how that works. So that's what the string pair circle is. It can target an individual note. Okay, let's try one that's one of the double notes. So let's just try root. Root is GE. Just remember GE. Anywhere you see a root on here, let's look at GE first of all. Here's the GE banner, and that is going to cover this zone here. So we have our G cage and we have our E cage right there. I guess we're going into a little overtime. I was going to go out, but I can go out in a little while. And I can do the same things I usually do, which is work out at the gym. I don't know if I'm going to wear this shirt. I mean, I wanted to. This thing shrunk, but it gives me the illusion that I've gotten a lot bigger since I bought this shirt. This shirt is 23 years old, and I just had it hanging up, and I washed it, and I think it's shrunk. So it makes me feel like I'm bigger, but I don't think I am. So here's our GE box. 7 and root are the cage shared notes. So we have G, 6, 7 root. We have E, 7 root 2. That's all that's saying. But what it also means is that no matter where we look on the fretboard, no matter where, any 7 root is going to be shared by a G shape, 6, 7 root, and an E shape, 7 root 2. No matter where you are, no matter what key you are in. Because let's face it, all right, let's talk about roots so it's easy. A flat or G sharp. Okay, so let's look at G sharp. Let's first find our G sharp. You got to do that, right? Then from there we're going to do that same situation where we have a E shape up top. Is that an E shape, Andy? Alright, our G sharp. Okay, we've got to do the 7 root 2. So there's our root, 7 root 2, and then we have the GE shape, right? So we got the G shape. Your G shape is root 7 6. Okay, root 7 6 7.